Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Madoka Magica Season 1, Episode 10. So, man, last episode we kind of got a lot of, talking about, what Kyubei's doing here, why he's creating magical girls, why, why witches and magical girls and all of this is important to the universe as a whole, but does not understand human emotion. So, to them, who cares? You sacrifice it. There's a whole lot of you, let's just kill a few so that way we save the universe. Who cares? And it's like just doesn't understand the way that people think because Cube lacks emotions. His race lacks emotions. So yeah, I'm really curious. We have, the Walpurgis Not, or however you're supposed to say it. I just usually say Walpurgis. It's easier. Is getting closer and closer at hand, and we still have a lot to learn, a lot to figure out. Really sad that we lost both Sayaka and Kyoko last episode. I was thinking about it earlier when I was like, oh, okay, I'm recording, Oshinoko and Madoka Magica tonight. And I was thinking about the last episode and everything, and I was like, it like dawned on me. It wasn't even the first thing I thought of that Kyoko died, It was like towards the end of my thinking about it, where I was like, oh, that's right, and she died. Like, it's not even real to me yet. It's not that I forgot. It's that I haven't accepted it. Oh man. Anyway, let's watch this episode now that I just got myself sad. We're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh shit, are we getting into Akemi's backstory? This is not her personality at all. Oh. Yeah, this isn't how she was introduced and Madoka's there. Hmm. Interesting. Is that Sayaka back there? Damn, I wonder how much of this we're gonna see. This is crazy. No. Hmm. No. Man, what caused her personality to change so much? It's crazy. Oh. Oh. Come on, guys. Kind of the way Madoka feels, not being good at anything. What? Is a witch influencing her? What if Madoka's already a magical girl in this universe? So she was captivated by or like drawn in by a witch, it seems. Ugh. God, the witch stuff is always so crazy. I never get used to it. Oh. We had shooting and like a bow and arrow. Do we have two magical girls here? Oh! Wow, mommy's here too. So Madoka's already a magical girl here. Wow. Hmm. Ah, so she's fresh. Okay. They probably have no idea either about the various intricacies to it. Oh! Okay, so the Walpurgis is not... Damn. Okay, so the Walpurgis is most certainly not Madoka. Damn. This is crazy. Man, how did Akemi get dragged into this? Like, this big fight, why is she here? Damn. And despite saying that, Akemi's doing whatever she can in her power to stop her from doing it. Which I'm assuming this version dies. If Akemi's powers are time related, what wish did she make? Freaking this universe's Cube. Hmm. I wish I didn't need glasses. Oh, that explains everything. Sorry. Oh, that's how she. Damn. So that's how she entered the timeline that we've been watching. Is from a wish, not just from her powers. So she can't just do it. It had to be a wish. What the heck? And then because it's time shenanigans, then that's how she got her, power to briefly stop time and stuff as a magical girl. So does that mean she's just putting on a full-on act? With the way she's, like, very cold and just the way her personality is? Oh. Oh, no. So this is different, too. Wait, what? Okay, so it wasn't immediate that her person... the way she runs and everything, too. Oh, no. Is that a golf club? She's practicing her stopping time powers, it seems. Damn. Wait, I'm so confused. I'm sure it'll explain it. It's fine. If she's done this multiple times, it begs the question: how many times has she done it? Oh my god, what is this crazy witch world? What the heck? Like sailor uniform. Oh, she has arms for legs. So she was a magical girl when she confronted her. I was like, wait, that's not how our first interaction went with Akemi. Whoa. Damn. That's so cool. Just her movements and everything. It's so funny how different she is now. She's... Where did the grenades come in, I wonder? She just has grenades. No. Madoka, Jesus. Damn, so all three of them... Is this the Walpurgis again, too? Oh. Wow, so she actually witnesses a magical girl turning into a witch. This is how she knows so much already, too. Damn. Oh my god. So was that her power that brought her there this time? Or... Oh. Okay, so all three of them, Sayaka's here, and this time... Jesus, Sayaka. Hmm. Oh my god. Jesus. So she's just using her time stop power. So she has like a pocket dimension that she stores things in. Interesting. And she just uses her time swap powers just to steal guns and ammo, and is that where she gets her grenades? In the first place? That's crazy. Damn. So this is, Sayako, right? I'm sorry, I was writing something down and missed what Madoka was yelling. Yeah, so Sayaka turned into a witch in this one as well. Wow. I mean, I guess that's the fate for all magical girls, it's a matter of when. Oh, shit! Wait, what? Why is mommy doing this? Oh my god. So this is what happened. This is one outcome of what happens if mommy... Madoka stopped her. What the fuck? This timeline's fucked. Oh my god. Jesus. How many times did she do this for her to have to become as cold as she is? I am so scared to find out. Oh god. Damn. What the hell is the Walpurgis? It seems to kill them every single time. Oh. She did have one. Damn, she saved her. Wow. It was like Madoka's dying wish. Oh, wow. In this world, she wished she... So in one world, she said she doesn't regret becoming one, and in this one, she does. Damn. That's gonna create such a contradiction. Oh, kill her before she becomes one. Damn. Oh my god. I mean, at least she only has to shoot the gem. It's a little more crazy shooting the body to me, but dude, that's fucked up. God damn. Oh. Yo, did she just fix her eyesight with her magic? Are we at current? Oh. Oh my god, she just killed another Cube. Or another version of him. What the heck? That wasn't their first interaction, was it? Or did she just try it again and again? Is this just one of the other tries? God damn, what a burden she's put on herself. Oh, here we are again. The music. I think we had this music in the first episode, maybe, didn't we? Last time they fought this. This is Madoka's dream, isn't it? I wonder if Madoka was dreaming about a different past. Damn. Oh, and the light shining. Damn. Damn, she one-shot it. Oh. Wait, what happened to her? Oh my god. Jesus. That's fucked up, Cube. Oh my god. This is insane. Oh, and then she just goes back and do it over. Damn. Jesus. Wow. Feels so bad for Akemi. I mean, just live in this loop. Granted, it's a loop she created herself, but... damn. Jeez. Holy shit. What an episode. Oh my god, I'm like... There was so much there, too. Just like... I don't know what to make of some of it, you know? Like... Some of this, I mean, I guess it's just she's trying it over and over again, right? So I was getting a little confused because some of the scenes were the way they played out and how we watched it originally, you know? Like, Madoka had the dream, of the Walpurgis destroying everything and Kyubey saying like, "Oh, become a magical girl" and everything. But then she woke up from it. But in this time, she actually became the magical girl and destroyed it and everything. So, and then that scene where Madoka was holding like the hurt Kyubey and Akemi showed up. Like that was another moment that we saw. Like there was a handful of those moments that we had seen, but I guess they're just different universe versions of them or different timelines is probably the better way to word it. But wow. Okay. We now know what her wish was. That is it, guys. Nope, nope, Madoka. I do feel for those poor girls. That is it, guys, for episode 10. The like after credits there was I don't know if Madoka was like talking to Akemi or if that was like breaking the fourth wall and talking to the audience and being like, "Don't you feel bad for those girls?" It's like, yes, I do. God damn it. But okay, wow. Uh, so Akemi at one point was stuck in the hospital due to a heart condition for a very long time. It seems, or a good chunk of time. It seems like. And when she got out of there, that's when she was in. Was she coming back to school that she already went to? Or did she, like, move and go to a new school? Either way, they were introducing her as if it was, like, a new school, but maybe it was just a few, like. How long did they say? I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back just because I'm so. I'm so bad. Alright, let's see. Sorry I keep clearing my throat, guys. I've been hospital for some time. Okay, so they never said an amount of time. She hasn't been in school in quite a while. Okay, so we don't know the time. So, I mean, yeah, there's no reason to try to speculate. It doesn't matter. Either way, she was out of school long enough that she had to be introduced to the class again, whether she was introduced to the class because she had been out so for the whole year or longer so the class never knew her, right? Or she moved schools, either way. Um they did call her a transfer student at one point. I know they said that for sure. So she probably a new school. It doesn't matter. Why am I talking about this? I don't even know why. But regardless, she met Madoka, learned about them being a magical girl, or learned about them being magical girls, her and Mami, due to her encountering a witch and being saved by them. So that was pretty cool. Became friends with them and all that, but they just met a tragic end fighting the Walpurgis. Now, did in this first iterate, like the very very first iteration, we know that Madoka died to the Walpurgis. There's so much in this episode, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to like keep it all in my head. Yeah, that's right, because she was saved. She was saved by Mami and Madoka. So both of them were there at that point. But what happened to? Oh, that's right. So, that's right. Mommy was dead on the ground, and we had Madoka go in and fight, and that's where she said, like, that first iteration was happy that she became a magical girl, you know? So, that's that's such a. I mean, we might as well get into that and talk about it because that's such an interesting contradiction. Where the first Madoka that she knew was happy about becoming one, but this one, I believe, didn't know all of the details. You know, like actually transferring your soul into the gem, that magical girls become witches. You know, like all this information that we know now. I think the one that said, "I wish I never became one," and all that uh what's it called blah, 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 blah. She man, I'm sorry, my brain isn't working tonight. uh I believe she knew a lot. Maybe not everything, but at least she knew enough to know that Kyubey's like manipulating them and all that. But that one timeline where freaking they find out, so it was Madoka, Mami, and Kyoko, that all three of them were magical girls. They found out that, I guess because of Sayaka, actually Sayaka was one too, because Sayaka became a witch. That's where they learned that magical girls become witches. And because of that, Mommy freaked out and was like, if we're gonna become witches and hurt people, then I must stop all of you, you know? And she kills Kyoko just out of the blue, which is crazy. And then freaking goes to kill Akemi as well, and Madoka had to stop Mommy by killing her. Oh, it's such a dark timeline. Like, I can't even imagine what, like, atrocities she's seen other than the ones they've shown us, you know? And how many times she's had to loop for this. But yeah, her wish was for a redo, and because of that, she gained the powers to create redos herself too. So not only can she stop time and move through that state, which makes it seem like she's like teleporting and stuff, but she can also just at will just be like, all right, I'm just gonna go back. Right now, she didn't do it when they were on the ground dying. So maybe it takes a certain amount of her magic power from her soul gem in order to go back in time, right? And so maybe at that moment she didn't have enough magic left until Madoka gave her her last grief seed and stuff like that, and then she was able to go back again. Either that, or she just accepted that she was just gonna die here and wanted to, you know, die together with Madoka and everything. And maybe she could have gone back in time, but she was like settled to that, and then Madoka gave her her kind of like, you know, wish of like, don't, you know, use your time powers and stop me from doing this, you know. And that's the one that she really took to heart. Man, what an episode. And also, she also, I don't know where this comes in, but she has some kind of like pocket dimension where she's like, I never really thought of, I thought the weapons that they used were conjured like through their magic. Like Mommy's guns, I felt like were probably conjured, not that she just went and stole all those guns, I think, right? Because they seem to disappear. But Akemi, actually, we saw her going into like, I don't know, it was like a police station or something, where she's just going in the lockers and just taking it and just like sliding it, like just kept putting stuff there. Like it's like she has just like this bag of holding. And so is that why she was using grenades? It's because for whatever reason she, like, when she first got her powers, she was like, all right, I have this ability to have this, you know, infinite pocket dimension where I can pull stuff out of. So what weapon do I want to use? And she's like, grenades. Like that's crazy. First of all, but I guess we did see her with like a golf club at the very beginning too, like when she was practicing her time stop powers, so it wasn't always like just grenades. But then we saw her with like the golf club and a grenade too. So anyway, but yeah, just crazy that she just goes and like the gun was so big in her hand too, because she's just like this young small girl probably. And the gun, like, I don't know why they animated the gun to be so massive in her hand, but it made it feel so much more like threatening. It made it feel so much more like this kid should not have this weapon. You know, like that was kind of what was going through my head when I first saw that. But man, it's just really interesting with her, like the way that that power works and the way that she can just like go find whatever weapon. Like there's that one timeline where Sayaka was like kind of being bitchy, you know, like I don't want her around. I don't want explosions going off near me. What if I'm the one to get exploded next, right? Like I wonder if that was like Sayaka, because we've seen Sayaka get a little nasty with Madoka too when things weren't going well in her life and stuff. So I wonder if that was kind of Sayaka projecting her own anger at the moment. We obviously don't know the present circumstances. If that timeline went a little bit like this one, it could be around the time that uh um Hitomi was like, "Hey, is that what it was? What was her name? I'm sorry. Yeah, Hitomi. Okay. Uh, where Hitomi was like, "Hey, I want to date the guy you like, so you have one day," and made Sayaka all upset and everything. So it could have been around that time, and that's why Sayaka lashed out and then became a witch, you know. So, but man, it's just crazy the level of disconnect. Like I understand why Akemi is like, you know, I don't want to say emotionless because it almost seems like she's still very full of emotion. That's why she is still putting up this fight and still going back in time over and over and over again to do this, is because she still feels that way, you know? So I don't want to say emotionless, but she puts on that very like calm and, you know, just very Sasuke-like personality, right? But it's because she's becoming so numb to everything after doing it over and over again. She's essentially in like a Groundhog's Day loop, but voluntarily, right? Like she chooses to loop it over and over again. It's also kind of crazy because like she's been skilled enough, except for that one time where Madoka gave her seed, to be able to survive long enough to and have enough magic saved up to be able to do this each time, right? Like, if she would have been killed by a witch one of these times, then she wouldn't be able to loop anymore. So it's just the level of skill that she must have, yet it's still not enough to kill the Walpurgis. Also, what the hell, like, it's kind of crazy because I thought of the Walpurgis as this, like, big endgame boss, but now it more so seems like we're in, like, it's really curious. Freaking this episode kind of almost made Akemi the main character in that I think less of our initial timeline, right? Episodes 1 through, what episode are we on? We're on 11, 10. So episodes 1 through 9 almost feel less important now because of Akemi's power, right? Like, obviously, I still have an attachment to the story we had from episodes 1 through 9, but it's like, oh, she'll just try it again if this one doesn't go right either. But, I mean, maybe something special about this one. Is this the one that is gonna be? I don't know. I'm really curious to see where it goes now, right? Because it's, like I said, it just feels so different after experiencing this. It's just like, oh, well, if Madoka dies, we know that Akemi can just reset it and try it again. But then the other part of me is like, no, this is the timeline we've spent all of our time on. I don't want to just have to reset it. I don't want to just have to go down a different rabbit hole with Akemi. So what the heck, you know? So let's beat the Walpurgis. But how do we do that? Like, I mean, there was one time that also, why was Madoka able to beat it seemingly with one shot in that one world, but in the others they died, right? Why in some worlds is Madoka stronger than in other worlds, I wonder. I'm not sure. But yeah, we had Kyubey saying like we've met our quota, but like I wonder how all this works with Kyubey, like with her rewinding time. Obviously, it's not like Kyubey doesn't keep his memories, I don't think. It's rewinding time for him, right? Is it also rewinding time for, like, his whole species and everyone in the entire universe, you know? Like he was saying about all the other races out there and everything. Is she going back and, like, changing that? So, like, they met that quota in that one world line, but then she went back, so that means they didn't meet the quota, right? And they are still trying to like meet that quota. It's like some of these bigger questions you start asking. It's like, I don't know. But it seems like at one point in our regular timeline that we started the show on, Kyubey had come to realize what she is and what she's doing. So I wonder if Kyubey is gonna try to, is Kyubey just gonna keep doing what he does, or will he try to like stop the loop of Akemi? I don't know. Uh, but like it's almost like the universe isn't going forward because of this, and you know that was the whole point of this, is so that way the universe can go on. But if the universe is stuck in this time, you know, I mean, I guess you could argue it depends on how this world works in terms of time travel too, because you get into like the whole like, is it like world lines where there's other worlds, like the worlds that Akemi has left, do they keep going? you know, so there are timelines and stuff like that that are still progressing past this point, or is there only one timeline that Akemi keeps resetting over and over again? It's kind of crazy to think about, and that's one of those like mind breaking time travel things that I just never like. It might be hard to get the answer to that. We may never get it in this show, you know. So every episode has blown me away with this show, though. It's like it started off like without as much mind blowing stuff. It's like, okay, magical girls, okay, this is the kind of stuff that I'm used to in anime. And then we just kind of hit a point. I can't remember what episode number it was, where every episode has just been like more and more revelations and information we're learning, whether it has to do with like the soul gems or the grief seeds, the witches, the familiars, like, you know, their souls actually being in the gem and it's separating from the body, Akemi time traveling, you know, it's like there's been just one thing after another we keep learning, and it's like as soon as I think like, okay, I feel like we got a good handle on like this world and what's going on, now to start prepping for the Walpurgis and whatever's next, it's like, nope, here's a whole slew of other things that you didn't know, and it's like, now I'm just expecting every episode is just gonna be freaking massive revelations and shit. So, anyway, crazy. this this show, my god. Thank you guys so much. It's insane. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. 2 episodes ahead of time. How many episodes are left, actually? Oh, there's actually 2 episodes left in the season, so you guys can check those out now if you want to support me. You'll find them on there. Links in the description, but I will also be doing the movies, so there is more to come for Madoka. I don't know, like, I saw that there's movies, but I don't want to get spoiled or anything, so I don't know what they're about. I don't know if this show wraps itself up in the 12 episodes or if the movies are meant. And we're going to be starting, we're not going to watch the recap movies, right? I know there's recap movies and then there's ones after the recap movies. I think there's like 4 movies and like the first 2 are recap movies or something. So I think we're going to be doing like 3 and 4. I apologize if I got those numbers wrong. Don't worry, I will find out before I actually watch them. But yeah, I know there is some like Madoka spin-off series, or it's like a side story, is what I've been told. I won't be doing that unless it becomes requested, and if it becomes requested, then I'll put it on polls, and if it wins the polls, then I'll watch it. But yeah, we're gonna stick with the 12 episodes, and then the whatever movies have new content in them. So yeah, thank you guys. As I said, links to all the stuff in the description below for my Patreon if you want to get more from me. And it'll be also popping up on the screen. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.